What up, guys? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My setting is different because I'm on the road. Well, I'm not in my house, obviously. So, yeah, and I'm not in the country. So, the Premier League came to a closing end last night. We had, what do you call it? We had Manchester City winning the league by 91 points because they beat West Ham 3-1. Arsenal came second with 89 points. That's like the second highest number of points you have ever had in the season, ever in the Premier League era. The other time we had more points than that was the 90 points we had against what we had in the Invincibles season. So, I mean, no Arsenal winning the league. I mean, I said we're gonna win the league. I've been insisting on that throughout the season, but yeah, there's no way I was going to come out and say we are not winning the league because I believed we can actually get this done. But then again, we're up against a team like Manchester City. They have the best manager in the world. They have been through this thing for so long. They are financial dopers. You know, it's really honestly hard to win against them, to be honest. But Arsenal did try. You know, it's not for the lack of trying. And I feel like from now on, we're just going to be getting better and better. And I have no shred of doubt when I say this, that if we go and strengthen, get a proper striker, get a midfielder, get a proper fullback, we need that. I feel like we still lack natural fullbacks. And I feel like that kind of incapacitates us keep learning. So if we get those guys, I honestly have no doubt that we can dethrone Manchester City. Because now it seems like a team will have to have supernatural powers to win this goddamn league. You know, so yeah, as long as Manchester City are there, man, it's just crazy, man. It's just insane. You're gonna have to pull everything to win it. So yeah, that's what's up, man. For me as an Arsenal fan, I'm a devastated person, obviously, but I'm also very optimistic about the future. I feel like the future is super bright for us. We have some fantastic crop of players. We of course need to get a few guys in, but yo, it's looking superb for us. I'm not one to have my head down because of the way the season has ended. I'm ending this season, or the season has ended for me as an Arsenal fan with my head held high, and I think that should be the same for all Arsenal fans. So yeah, let's just read what's gonna be happening in the transfer business. Now we sit back, relax a little bit before we go to the Euros, and see what we're gonna do in the transfer market. I'm sure we're gonna get some big guys in. I have no doubt about that, and then of course we kick again next season, and I'm sure we're gonna win it. I can put my goddamn head on it that we are going to win it this coming season. So yeah, look, I honestly want to say congratulations to Manchester City, but I can't find myself to say so, honestly, really, because I know the foundation of these guys is financial fraud. The whole culmination of what they have been doing years prior is what we're seeing right now. So these are just guys who are just based on fraud, man. There's no way I'm congratulating sad guys. There are no freaking way. Nah, they don't have my congratulations. They ain't gonna lie. I'm not giving them that. I'm not. Call me a sore loser or whatever you wanna call me, but yeah, I'm not telling guys who are founded on fraud, congratulations. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So it's been a heck of a topsy-turvy season. Of course, as an Arsenal fan, you look at some games and like, if you had won those games, then we'd be having a very different conversation. But what makes me really proud about this team is this is the first time in a long time we have started the season as genuine title contenders. Achana last season tulianza just other guys try to get top four, and then we found ourselves here. This season we started as title contenders. We have maintained that status all the way to the end. We have not won it, but we have not bottled it, unlike Liverpool. You know, so I think that makes me honestly proud. We have gotten more points than last season. We have gotten all the way to the last game week of the season. So there's a lot of progress there. No matter how you look at it, there is progress there, and that's progress to be proud of. But yeah, when you look at a game against Villa, you don't let Villa do a double on you. You let Villa do a double on you, that's a problem. You also as well don't let sort of Fulham do a double on you. You know, you don't let Fulham do a double on you, because I think for me getting a single point from Fulham in 2 games, that's criminal. That's not gonna get you anywhere. So that's also something I feel like Arsenal should have done better this season. And if you had done that, maybe you'd be having a different conversation now. Then again, of course, it means that we have to be beating teams like Manchester City. I mean, I know it hurts because there are so many aspects, you look at them and you're like, if only one of them, Arsenal did it rightly, or just one of them, this conversation would be entirely different. But everything happens in God's time, so this was not our time. It's not our time yet. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I had so much banter lined up. The things I was going to do. I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag because I'll do them next season. So I'm gonna let them just stay like that. Mtaona hiyo time ikifika. But yeah, I was going to make your life a living hell. So I mean, football fans were like, oh, Arsenal fans will make a lot of noise, so I don't want them to win it. Yeah, you won it this time around. I don't think you'll win it next season. I don't. So enjoy it while it lasts. Teams like Liverpool, they won their last game. Klopp left, of course. Got me thinking like, Klopp has one league title in 9 years. And they consider that success? Like, that's nothing, bro. That's I don't feel like it's something to write home about. Really. An experienced guy going to a club as big as Liverpool and they praise him for life because of one league title. Nah, come on. Nah, I don't buy that, to be honest. I don't. I don't. Manchester United have been the gift that has been giving throughout the season. We absolutely love you guys. Keep at it next season. We know Liverpool next season they'll be having a new manager. I don't think the transition will be big for them because it's a new guy, because the foundation is already there for me, in my opinion. So maybe a kidogo transition crisis. I don't even think they will be having a crisis for transition. It's a new guy, so getting the guys to play his way and all that stuff. Maybe the only one you could say might be one to look out for, but I don't think it'll be a crisis, to be honest, for me. Chelsea have been the most surprising team for me, ain't gonna lie. They have been a bunch of those guys for days, bro. And then for them to finish sixth, crazy, amazing. With Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, I think for me, has to be the most shocking player of the season. Not even surprising, it's shocking. How does this guy end with, is it 21 goals? How? It's crazy when you think about it. So I think for me, Chelsea have been the most shocking team because of just how inconsistent they have been, and for them to even end up above Manchester United, it's just insane, considering how low they were. I mean, Chelsea used to flirt a lot with the bottom half. They were like the leaders of the bottom half for so long. Now they finished top 6. It's insane when you think about it. I think the most surprising team has to be, for me, of course, Chelsea and Aston Villa. Also Villa finishing 4th, bro. Hey, doing a double on Arsenal. They beat Manchester City. Dope. Also Manchester United has been surprising just how poor they were, really. But it's been a joy to watch, ain't gonna lie. But Chelsea, I think it might be a team that you might want to look at next season. Aston Villa better be looking up their shoulder, bro, because Chelsea might take that position, you know, or even maybe top 5. I don't feel Chelsea might end up top 3. I don't think they will end up in the top 3. But I mean, there's so much. We are talking after the end of the season, so we don't know the transfer business that teams are going to carry out. So yeah, but shocking player for me has to be Cole Palmer. Best player. It's unfortunate I'm saying this, but it has to be Phil Foden, man. The goals he scored today. And I was watching the goals he scored today, and then I recall a documentary I was watching for Wayne Rooney, and Wayne Rooney was talking about how he was attacking spaces, and that's exactly what Foden did today. I mean, against Manchester City. I mean, yesterday against Manchester City. That's exactly what he did, was attacking those spaces. Like when he got the first goal, like he asked for the ball, he had already seen the space. He was asking for the ball before he got the ball, by the way, because he had seen some space. So he got the ball, quickly got in the space, pick a shot, bow. Then the second goal as well, he created space for himself, got the ball, one time, one take, goal. So yeah, he's doing quite well. I think for me, he has to be the player of the season. The most promising player of the season, again, I think for me has to be Cole Palmer. He's the one to look out for next season for sure. Because now we want to see, was it a one-season wonder? Was it a one-trick pony? You know, was it a one-hit wonder or something? So the most disappointing player or the flop of the season for this season for me would have to be someone from Manchester United. And that would directly for me fall to Rashford. I think Rashford for me has to be the flop of the season because of how he played last season. And now he has played this season straight up flop. No lie. Facts. Yeah, I can't even put it on Casemiro. I can't even put it on Anthony. Anthony is just crap. We know that already. It has to be Rashford for me. He has absolutely performed below par, and especially the par he put last season. So yeah, so man, that's been a fantastic season. Let's see how the transfer business is going to be going down. I want to give a lot of thanks to everybody who's been watching us this season. Everybody who has subscribed. This season we have gotten to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's been fantastic. We've tried as much as we can to be consistent. Sometimes it doesn't always work because of the kind of work that we do or I do, which takes me away from my comfort zone of creating content and also podcasts. But we have tried this season. So also I want to give a lot of thanks to everybody who's been coming to our watch parties. I want to give a lot of thanks to Get to the Dress for giving us a venue to host our watch parties. We're absolutely grateful for that. We can't wait to see what next season has in the offing, to be honest. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Arsenal has not won the league. This time there's no bottling. The guys who have bottled this season, this time around, is definitely Liverpool. Alright, have a fantastic time. Enjoy. I would like to know, who do you think was your flop of the season? Who was your most surprising player of the season? Do Manchester City deserve the congratulations knowing the whole 115 thingy happening? And by the way, even the Premier League CEO did not go to Etihad. He was at the Arsenal. He was at the Emirates. He did not go to hand them the league at the Etihad because maybe he already knows what's coming. Yeah, but I mean, we just have to wait. So that's what's up, man. Have a fantastic week. God bless. See you on the next one.